welcome back. Well, you've caught me. Donna's showing me some last-minute tips and touching me up for the boat show that I'm going to be attending in just a little bit down in Fort Lauderdale. And once again, Donna, thank you so much for the beautiful makeup job. I am in love with it. Oh, thank you. Now, if you've noticed, my lashes look a little different than they normally do because Donna does the lashes, the individual lashes. These are not the permanent, though.
No, these are not permanent. These are individual for a special event. They're like clusters, individual clusters. There are strips as well. The difference is strips are heavier, so they're much more of a dramatic look, where individuals tend to be a little more natural. And it really is, I believe in, you want to do your makeup. Makeup's a secret. You don't want everyone to know, oh, you have false lashes on. Oh, you have airbrushing on. It should look natural. It shouldn't be obvious. You want the makeup to show you off, not you show off the makeup.
Got it.
So the eyelashes, there's definitely a technique in applying them. You have to weave them into your own lashes, applying mascara before and after, curling the lashes so they mimic the curl of the false lashes.
That's right. You did curl them, which is a nice little extra step.
Curling is a very big thing and an easy way to open up the eye because you're redirecting the hair up, so naturally your eyes just look more open.
Right, exactly. So. And then, is there any tips with what kind of glue to use?
Yes, I like the Duo glue, which dries black. They have a glue that actually dries black.
Oh.
But then afterwards, like I'll do your eyes first, then curl your lashes, put a coat of mascara on, separate them, make sure your lashes are supposed to look like hair, not clusters or spiders or thorns. They should look like hair. So you want to make sure you separate them before you do more coats of mascara or your false lashes.
Got it.
And then individually apply the lashes on top of that. Let it set, and then I'll do the rest of the makeup till the glue completely dries. And then hide the glue with like a liquid liner.
Oh, I like the black glue right here.
Yeah.
I noticed your glue is gray, and I was like, wow.
And once it dries, it's black. I like it much better than clear, or because the white ones will dry clear, but then you still have a gloss.
Absolutely.
So you want it to be invisible. So do the black and then set it with black, because if your lashes stop at a certain length of your eye, you want the eyeliner to cover the whole shape of your eyelid. So it's got to cover the corners in order to look seamless.
Yes. Exactly.
And then another coat of mascara, and then you can punch up the eyes and the eyeshadow and things like that.
And then if somebody wanted permanent lashes, where they wanted to look like this all the time, but they didn't want to come into you, how long do your permanent lashes last?
Permanent lashes, like lash extensions, which I do not do here.
Okay.
Lash extensions are great. They could stay on your lashes depending on how you take care of them, but you need to go for touch-ups. But once every 3 weeks, you need to touch up with your eyelashes.
Okay, so that you would outsource someone else.
Yes. Karen Peller at Aesthetica is amazing.
And of course, we have our Lady Lash Studios that we filmed that before, but I haven't had them done. So. But you have them on?
I have them on.
Okay, even Donna, who can put her own lashes on every day.
That's unbelievable. You don't want to have to.
You don't want to have to take the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I didn't realize that you did sell your own makeup here.
Yes, I do.
Okay, wonderful.
And I wanted to introduce you to some of my top sellers. This is I do a lot of makeup lessons. I teach people how to put on their own makeup, color sessions, how to choose colors for themselves. This is a makeup kit that is actually empty. And together we choose the colors that work best for you. Yeah, so I've always hated it when you went to a department store and you buy a kit and it's already done, you run out of color and you gotta buy the whole kit again, or you don't use half of the colors that are in there. So these are pre-magnetized, so I can pop them out and put in what you need a replacement of. It makes sense. I believe makeup's gotta make sense.
Totally. So it has to be quick and easy when you're in a hurry.
And then another pet peeve is someone does your makeup and you go home and you can't duplicate it. I know. So I will number this, put stickers on here, and then I've created cheat sheets. Ooh. So these cheat sheets are numbered. I've got a regular look, which is what we did on you today, and this is a smoky eye look. So, and on the back of this is a list of instructions step by step. Some people want a picture, some people want to read instructions, and all these numbers will correspond to the numbers in the kit. So you have something to follow when you get home. I've seen people that have traveled, that have come back and go, they have this in their makeup bag, and they just pull it out and always refer to it. So it's a nice compliment.
I love how she writes, smile, apply blush to the apple of the cheek.
That's right.
Now, when you're not smiling, what happens when you're putting blush on and you don't smile?
Well, a lot of people tend to suck in their cheek, do like they're sucking from a straw.
Yes.
That's wrong and very old-fashioned, shall we say. Blush is meant to add color where we naturally blush. That is not in the temple and not in the hairline. That just looks like makeup. And
Got
then
it.
you're losing the effect and showing off the makeup, which we don't want to do. So if you smile and put it just in the apple of your cheek, that's where you're meant to blush. Down here is contouring. That's where you would suck in like a straw and you just brush until it falls off the face. You do not curve it with the face. Highlighter is up here. If you think of the body of a butterfly and these are its wings, those are the areas you highlight.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And you were on camera before? You used to do any acting on your own?
Oh, no.
Were you ever behind?
I started actually
Print?
modeling. Yeah.
Okay, great. So you kind of knew from what they did to you, also like what made you look better, areas that you felt.
You know, I've been doing makeup ever since I was a little girl. It was passion, you know, every Barbie doll blonde hair, babysitting, I did everybody's makeup.
So you were the girl that like would go on the shoot, not like what they did to you, and then redo it all.
Yes.
Because she's so good at it, yeah.
I actually, unfortunately, the makeup artist was laid off, and although I was modeling the shoot, I was asked to do makeup for the other girls, and that kind of started my career forward from there.
Great. Well, you have great cheekbones. I mean, naturally perfect, but for everybody can have that. They can have that look.
Yeah.
And that's what people don't understand. About you really can change the shape of your face, and a lot of times people don't realize, like, just because their friend is putting on that blush that one way, they can't do it the same, or they can't use the same amount of eyeliner. My sister and I, we look completely different.
Right.
And she's always like, okay, let's do the makeup together. And it just won't. I have very big eyes and hers are smaller. So when she does what I do, it actually makes her eye look smaller. Mm-hmm. How would somebody open their eyes up more if they didn't have such a large eye as mine?
Well, that's kind of hard to describe without seeing the person.
Okay.
But, for example, if someone has a protruding lid, where the bottom lid protrudes farther than the brow bone, you would want to make this dark. Darkness looks back, lightness brings forward.
Okay.
So we'd make, which you could actually do on your face too, which would be another very dramatic, fabulous look. And you would do that all over the lower lid.
Black.
And then, not black, but maybe, depending on what your eye color is. No, like a burgundy would be beautiful.
Okay.
Because that's going to be, I love color theory. I totally believe in the science of color. Mm-hmm. So if you got green or gold in your eyes, a purple would be beautiful. Mm-hmm. Complementary. Anything rosy, burgundy is a gorgeous color, and it would show off your eye color, not the eyeshadow. You're using the right color.
Okay. Right? So the color is a lot to do with
absolutely,
what you want to look like that night as well.
Like if you have blue eyes, don't wear blue eyeshadow. You're showing off the eyeshadow, not your eyes.
I know. So Donna, basically, if they want to come in, appointment only.
No, I do take, if I'm available, I'm happy to take a walk-in. My website, donnakellymakeup.com, actually has a full list of my services. You can actually book an appointment online if you want. Okay. Prepay, buy someone a gift certificate, whatever you want to do. You can do all that online. Or you feel free to call me, email me, text me.
Wonderful. And she does videotape the lesson.
Yes.
For an extra $40. So you can actually have your lesson and watch it until you get perfected at it.
Right.
And what about your hours? What are your hours?
Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 5. I'm happy to stay later, come in earlier by appointment.
Okay.
I will do things on location. Of course, there's an additional charge to go on location. So yeah, that's.
And her number is 561-346-6373, and we will put that up on the screen. And Donna Kelly, we're just so pleased to be here today. You are an expert in your field.
Thank you.
And it's wonderful to see that there's somebody you can come to without having to run up to the Gardens or run down to Delray or Lauderdale, because really in Palm Beach Island, it's very limited in the services that you can get here. So it's really nice to know, that you're here all year round.
Yes.
This place closes down in the summer, but Donna's here helping people out.
I do a lot of lessons, so.
Very important. But I'm so thankful to meet my new friend, Donna. And I'll let you know how the book show goes.
Yes,
and I'm sure it's going to be a success with the new look I have. Well, thank you so much for tuning in to Living in South Florida Live, and we hope you enjoyed our show. We will be down in Fort Lauderdale this weekend, so join us there.